are some expensive clothes. Good pair of shoes, those. Not too shabby.
Clothes. Who's your tailor?
Welcome to the sanctuary. Any other business to attend to? You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. I say, who is this person standing before me? I can scarcely guess. Ah, very nice.
Very, very nice. Wow, watch out!
I'm losing, but I've still got this up my sleeve. Oh, bugger, I've left it at home. Oh.
bet you're a real lady killer. Unfortunately for you, I'm just a killer. You're next. Get off him, you mutt! Well done, mate. You showed something other than your foot this time. We may be losing, but we'll go down fighting, damn it! Got the devil dog right in the chop!
hate dogs, especially that one. Oi! Stop eating him!
Time for us to put you down like the disease.
What a thrust! Done with some skill. You went flying, mate. You take
I shall, in time, expand on the many strange and incredible escapades that occupied me during the following years. For now, I will simply remark that I hunted hidden treasures and set on dangerous quests in the very same manner that the heroes of legends once did. In short, I exhausted almost every legitimate means by which a young man may experience life at its fullest. It must have been this exhaustion, coupled no doubt with the fact that I could never quite shake off my involvement, accidental or otherwise, with criminal behaviour, that led me in the end to run with a band of smugglers operating out of Bowerstone Port. After a few weeks of contrabanding, it was inevitable that I would wash up in the capital of such activities, Bloodstone. Its uncouth nature, colourful characters and almost daily barroom fistfights fed a rather unhealthy and until then quite hidden appetite for the pleasures only the lowest of societies can provide. I blush to recall those days of drinking, gambling and indulging in other unsavoury pastimes. I blush even harder as I bring to mind the succession of strong-willed and even stronger-thighed women I fell in love with. My only excuse is that such lack of restraint was latent in my blood, and while I had not followed my brother's example while they lived, I celebrated their memories by following it now.
My favorite things are music and sunshine and love. And pain. Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch. I'd like to come round to your house and tea. And then I'll have your mum. You know? I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat? I was hoping you'd come round. I could use a good laugh. You look familiar. Oh, yeah, I remember. You look just like this girlie I used to shag! can be best friends.
Ah, hello. The armory is at your disposal.
I got him! I got him!
Don't worry, boys. I got one of them.
Don't worry, mate. We all get knocked to the ground. Blow the stinking scumbag to hell.
I think it's about time I got a new maid. Having just 32 of them is so last season.
spending all the years of your young life on a small farm in a backwater county has made you restless. Who knows what flight of fancy or idle daydream first sparked your desire for adventure? But once ignited, the flames of wanderlust could not be extinguished, not even by the water of looking at things in more realistic terms, and perhaps considering a career in excavation. Your parents tried to reason with you, but the protests of the old ring hollow in the ears of a strong-willed young farm boy or girl like you. And so now you stand at a crossroads. It's a nice one, with newly painted signs and a bench. If you want to head east towards the ominous ruin, turn to page 2. To go west towards the ancient forest, turn to page 4. To head north towards the snow-covered mountains, turn to page 156. If you want to go south, which is back home, read this page again.
Welcome to the sanctuary. There's a new sword available.
I'd like to help you in your quest to save the world. Here, let me hold your brassiere.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course. You'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw with my character. It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila! Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show? You expect us to entertain you?
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Soup. The hobs!
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
A good hit for the valiant rebel there! Go on, little fella. Give him a good smack.
I wounded one.
Hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer, usually.
They're tougher than they look. That's one hob left.
He died doing what he loved. Entertaining rich people! Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Ooh, I bet that stings something fierce.
I need help here!
That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size.
Out of that shot.
Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did.
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when
You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dressing. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward. Dear me! I hope there are no miners in the audience. But I find hobs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I like a big mouth. Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little boy. Or we can just flush him. The hobs are getting some good hits in now. The little critter got a good one in there.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence. Chop, chop.
Some of Hatchie's undead insurance, guaranteed to pay out in the event of a zombie apocalypse.
Kill Reaver! If I survive this first! I haven't used my sword this much in all my life.
He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds. Ooh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death!
I'm not used to fighting this.
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. That corpse is taking one hell of a beating. Oh, there's nothing worse than taking a hiding from a corpse. How embarrassing! It's a Hollow Man massacre! If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now.
This is getting out of hand.
Not bad for someone who's been dead a couple of 100 years.
Just die, will you? How can these things...
Welcome to the Sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal. Swords are fast weapons which require skill and finesse to wield.
Feel pain. You might want to ask that fella. What a hit! That must have made the old timer feel a few centuries younger.
Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It will happen again.
It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over.
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
The satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it?
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, we'll let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes! I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
You make me sick!
Ah, it's just enough. You're not doing that to me, you bastard!
With more grace this time, if you will. This is not a common slaughterhouse.
Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. You have... It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
That one especially for you.
Ooh, that shot looks nasty.
Got it! Kill the puking dumbball! And this one's tough, but I think we've got the better of it. Don't worry about it, mate. Get up and fight up!
Fight back, you wimps!
Never been shot before. What's it feel like?
Don't think he'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
He's a monster, he is!
Well, that's one way to earn your wages. Will the Dauntless Rebels survive this round? Well, probably, but it's good to see them suffer first, isn't it?
Stay away from me!
The life of a mercenary is as short as brutal, and it was his first day as well.
Some kind of fire spell.
Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
How'd you do that?
We have to get out of this place.
Don't let him kick your ass like that, you fool! The fire! Dig it down, boys!
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together, and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Fury!
I'm getting enough time.
You're just making them more angry, you know. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Wheeled out of the way, don't you agree?
These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one.
Oh, that's a real shame.
They don't call them sand furies for nothing, and it's not because they get angry on the beach, ladies and gentlemen.
What's beneath those eerie helmets, do you think? A beautiful face? A misshapen monstrosity? I'd rather not find out, truth be told.
I think I'm in love. If you make it out alive, Booby Looby, my room's on the second floor. Oh no, they've killed one.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? That in a way. Well, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Oh, dear. Brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff. Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
This can't be happening. What are they?
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. And now, that is no way to treat my guests. You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. Absolutely unexpected. You handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. That's it, my hirsute guests. Dig in! Dig in! This makes us even! Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts!
This is the last party I take you to.
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's brother, the Prince.
The King's brother, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark. Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone Resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
The speech will commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence short.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Your presence is required in the castle for a royal address.
I love killing people. It's so cool. Oh, watch out! Good shot for this guy. When he's dead.
Just like that. Can't believe it.
Beating up on my friends, eh? I can't stand it.
Hope that makes you...
Head to the castle now.
I once attended one of Reva's swarms.
King Logan will address his subjects shortly. The king has an important announcement to make.
I'm gonna set you on fire.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Griffith Smith, and I'm the president of the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Before you once stood a bridge to the site of the old gypsy camp where our late monarch was raised many years ago. Alas, the bridge has fallen into disrepair, and this historical site of interest will soon be forgotten. Perhaps I can persuade you to make a donation to keep this place of such historical significance alive. Another victory for the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Come back later on once the bridge has been built.
I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drown them. Imagine I being so insignificant. Ha! You're funny! Well, looks aren't everything. I feel like celebrating today, because today's the day you die.
The king has an important announcement to make. Head to the castle now.
Fancy a delivery job? I've got a letter that simply must reach Brightwall as soon as possible. I cannot stress how imperative it is that this vital communication reaches its recipient post-haste. This is the final letter in what has been my life's work. I've sent post to every single person in Albion except for Zachary. And this one's for him. So, will you take it for me?
To the castle for the king's speech.
Excellent!
Ha-ha! You'll have to do that to
Your presence is required in the castle.
I hate that.
Darling, I'm so glad you've come. I spoke to Laszlo. He said he understood, which made it even harder. I wish he'd called me awful names and thrown me out.
Always simpler that way. But he doesn't seem the sort.
He's a good man, and I'll always love him. But not like I love you. So, what are we waiting for? If we're to spend the rest of our lives together, let's start right now. Isn't there something you want to ask me?
Always were a smooth one, weren't you?
Will you marry me?
Oh, darling, of course I will. And just think, one day our children will ask, Mum, how did Daddy propose to you? And I'll say, right in the centre of Bowerstone Industrial. It was terribly romantic.
Buy a home for your family to live in, or choose an existing one. Choose where you would like to have your wedding ceremony. Oh, this is exciting.
Oh!
Make your way to the castle.
I now pronounce you husband.
Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories. So happy. You made the right decision. I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
Your presence is required in the castle for a royal address. King Logan will address his
I
subjects
want you to have
shortly.
this. There's the love of my life. I could do this forever.
Your presence is required in the castle for a royal address. The king has an important announcement to make. Head to the castle now.
You have just read my mind. Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories. I never want it to end. Oh, yes. My love, yes.
Oh, yes.
You won't believe this, but I'm pregnant. I've never been so happy. That smile, I see it.
The king has an important announcement to make. Head to the castle now.
This is for you.
Make your way to the castle for the king's
As you can see, your promise to Paige is now on the wall. Ah, hello. There are new garments available. Anyone can dress as a prince, but no one pulls it off quite as you do. You know what would go perfectly with those gloves is a riding crop or a... generals use them to point to maps. Swagger stick. That's it. Swagger stick. Swagger stick. Such a deliciously staccato... Nice gloves. Some things never go out of fashion. Well, I think that may have, but it looks comfortable. Definitely better than it was.
Make your peace, traitor, because you are going to die.
Yes, traitors walk amongst us. Traitors plot to end us. Traitors would have you believe their cause is noble. They wear many masks. They may look like your friends. They may even look like your most loyal servants. This is the face of a traitor.
Swift.
Major Swift, a respected member of the army and sworn servant of the kingdom, has plotted against us all. He was apprehended attempting to turn loyal soldiers against us, and is thus charged with espionage, treason, and conspiracy. Yet, there are still others darkening our land with their betrayal. We shall hunt these traitors down, wherever they may be, and they shall suffer the same fate as Major Swift, the fate of all enemies of the crown.
He has to be stopped, no matter what it takes. He has to be... Come on, we need to tell the others.
Adventures too. Yesterday I saved a town from a big monster, and they said I could be their princess.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
You know, I still have nightmares of that last day in the castle. I suppose I always will.
Hi. Oh, yes.
Darling, that's great.
Need to defend your home? Hard cash
Shoot
for
down
your
passers-by
unwanted
from a
goods
distance.
on the
We
spot.
have what you need.
Happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom.
Rediscover your youth with my patented
Always
makeup.
happy to buy your unwanted items.
I've never known the economy to be doing so well.
That's a fine item.
I've put the prices right up.
Do you have anything I can buy off you? That's a fine item. Thank you for your custom. Come back if you have anything else to sell.
Oh, we've got more in the back, so just let me know if you want to see more.
Always happy to buy your
I am
unwanted items.
exceedingly rich, so I expect to be treated well. Shopping is not a hard task. provided one is carried to the shop on go.
That's a fine item. Happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom. I buy stuff.
Welcome to my
do
shop.
all my present shopping here.
I can give you a hairstyle.
Hello
just
there.
like
To be of
mine.
service.
It's your favourite
Come back if you have
customer
anything
again.
else to sell.
You expect me to
Hide
purchase
those
that?
moles
I don't
and
think
look
so.
like a doll without makeup.
Always happy to buy your unwanted items.
Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like it. What is it?
I don't want to look like everyone else.
Thanks.
Give me a unique look.
We're owned by a real adventurer. So, you
Always
know
a
our goods are
pleasure.
good.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
You should be a
Good
model
day.
or something.
Let's see what your stock offers me today.
I like that top you're wearing. It really suits you.
Let's see what we can do for you. Oh, you've bought a fine item. Our owner
I hope it
is
brings
famous.
you
Great happiness. That means we're better.
What
is it you need? Enjoy.
I'll buy anything.
I hope it brings you great
almost
happiness. Oh, you've bought a fine item.
Tragic.
Now that you own a second house, you can move your family into it if you like.
Okay, well, goodbye then.
Has this shop always been here?
I like you because you seem nice.
We've got something for every budget.
Thanks very much, love.
Don't be a stranger.
What will it be? You can spend your gold here whenever you want.
Mad. Who'd have thought it?
I'm sure I can help you.
Ah, hello.